Alright, new setup. I'm gonna go through all of the art that I can find that I've drawn throughout however long this is, and hopefully this will be better to see, whatever. Let's start. Alright, we got this notebook that I used to draw in all the time when I was younger, mostly like elementary school and shit. So it was also like George's notebook, so there's some of that in there. There's this. I don't know what's up with this. Little face and thing. I seriously don't know. Some of these are super old, so I don't even remember context on a lot of these. This was like an Angry Birds space character, like the red one. And I was drawing that because I was into Angry Birds at the time. This is one of like, at the time, what I considered my first like good drawings. It's this drawing of Link based off this cover of this manga, a Zelda manga. And this is my best recreation of it. I don't know if this was anything. This next one's really stupid. This is Steven Universe as Sans, because there was this theory that used to float around that Steven was Sans after not surviving. And I thought that was a cool idea, so I drew stuff about it. And this is about the only thing. This is Peridot, just her head. She's my favorite character from the show. This was a kid I drew. He's got a turtle shell hat, and I drew this because I really liked the idea of a turtle shell hat, and I really wanted one. And I looked it up, and there was none that did what I was looking for. So this is a character I drew, Ghastly, which I'm pretty sure is a Pokemon, and I wrote the date in the top right corner, 2015 or 2016. Later, I didn't write that at the time because I redrew this later, and we'll get to that later. And so this, I believed at the time, I thought I drew this in 2014 or 2015, but I really like this one. I like how it came out. It was different from a lot of the stuff I was drawing. This is like nothing. And this is like a pig guy with horns and wings, I guess, and like nails on this hand, but not on this hand. He's got a P shirt for pig, I guess, and he's got weird ears and a hat. I don't know what was up with this. So this is like two drawings. This is like a Pac-Man ghost and like evil Pac-Man. I tried to do legs on the ghost, and before I drew these, I was drawing like a crown thing. I don't know what's up with that. This is like a zombie I tried to draw. Got some brain exposed, some torn skin, a fallen eye. It's like a wing guy. Not a lot of thought put into that one. That's it for that section, I guess. I think I drew some. No, I didn't. This was like for a video, I think, that I made as a kid or something. I really don't remember. But I wrote that for something. This is like an evil guy. Ooh, he's so evil. He's got like a pizza shield, which was probably like based off Steven Universe. He's got evil eyes, devil wings and tail, and whatever. I think this guy is based off a little bit of Undertale and a little bit of like not Steven Universe, Adventure Time. He's got like the Ron James or something, his name is, from Adventure Time. He's got that kind of like head thing about him, not quite. And and he's got like an Undertale monster vibe, like Burger Pants type of vibe to him. I think I drew Burger Pants later. Oh, this is Bull with one L. He's mad. He's angry. He's got a broken horn. I think this. God, look how long this torso is. think I stole this idea from Fairly Odd Parents. This was first something, but I don't remember what. And this is Pearl. I drew her. Alright. This is a weird one, because this is a drawing based off of another Starbomb frame from the, what's it called? Metal Gear Solid music video they did. And I'll, picture on screen about that. But yeah, Starbomb was a big influence in my life as a child. This is a this sucks. This is a drawing of a Foxy plush from Five Nights at Freddy's that I had at the time. Very silly, very silly. This was like a donkey dude with a tail. I really like drawing that tail, I guess. But yeah, it's a chill dude. Oh, more Undertale. I was really into Undertale. This is Kara. This did the R super weird. But in Undertale lore, Kara is like the evil one. She does all the, or they do all the killing, excuse me. So I put this knife in their hair. And Undertale kids wear striped clothes. And they got sharp teeth because evil. I really like how the hair came out on this, actually. The hair is nice on this. And I kind of like this turtleneck. And then Frisk, the good one, with the halo, because obviously with the heart in their hair. How stupid. This arm looks so bad. This halo looks bad. His hair is weird in certain places. It's funny. Lilia drew this. Sky by Lilia. Just like a little popsicle stick head. Some little face and it says dunked. Like Undertale. You guys remember Undertale? This, I believe, was gonna be like a Zora Link. I just gave up on it because I didn't like how it looked, I think. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's him! It's him! Holy shit! This is Sans Undertale. I made this joke before it was fucking funny. Just calling him Sans Undertale. I was ahead of the game on that. This came out pretty damn good. I remember I drew this, and then at school one day, Randy or Bailey said that they really liked this. So yeah, score. This is pretty good. This still holds up. Ooh, Savine. I remember this guy. Yeah, his name's Savine. And I came up with that name because I thought it sounded cool. It wasn't based on anything. Another Undertale rip-off character. Based off like Azrael. Just gave him shorts and a bunch of designs. I was drawing shorts a lot at this time, I think. Because I saw the way that Sans shorts looked and I like how they looked. So I think I started drawing shorts a lot more because of that. McCain. I remember McCain. Ugh. So again, this is another one that I dated at 2015 or 16 later on a redraw. He's got like this Dolan Dark, or not Dolan Dark, like Planet Dolan like hat thing about him. He's like a ghost because I liked ghosts, I guess. He's got like a bad eye, and he's got like it's a t-shirt, but there's a hoodie pocket. This is one of the first like sightings of my signature as it is today, but kind of sucks here. This is Stalagmite, which is just a regular girl. This is a Steven Universe OC. A Jim Sona, as they're called. I was very clever and gave her a, what's it called? Like a spear weapon. Her gem's right there, like Amethyst, and she's got the stars there. 3 things about Steven Universe OCs back in the day. You needed a weapon, you needed a star on the clothing, and you needed a freaking gem. Most of that still applies. And I gave her like Paradox Visor as well. Oh, this is a Ruby. I don't know if this was a Ruby in the show at the time. But there's definitely a Ruby that looks like this now. Tried to draw another Ruby. I tried to do like a panel from like a comic. Not from a different comic, but I was trying to do like a panel from a comic, like make one up. I remember I drew these because someone asked me to. They were like, "Can you draw a dollar?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I could try." You're like, "Can you draw a shield?" So I tried that too. This is Ty. And it's Ty. And man, he's got a hat, shorts, big thick arms. Jesus. This is Jumbo as a gangster. Jumbo is right here, actually. Check it out. Jumbo. Very cute. Got a J eye patch. This eye patch is on the wrong side, and I drew it because Jumbo is missing an eye. But it is not. Oh, no, I'm tripping. No, this is correct. That is the eye he's missing. And this bandana was based off of a Boy Scouts bandana or not Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. A Cub Scouts bandana that I had at the time, and I had, I think he might have been wearing at the time. I gave him shorts because I wanted to be naked. This is another drawing of Link based off of a manga cover. He's so fucking wide in this. He's not this wide in the cover, and his sword is like janked. His hand doesn't look half bad actually. That's the end of that. And oops, spoilers. And this was the Hylian crest that I drew at the time. This came out pretty well actually. Now, okay, this is what I was talking about. Oh, wait. Okay. So, this is obviously in reference to Undertale because he's got the MTT hat. But, I don't know if this is an OC or if it's a human version of Burger Pants. I don't remember. But it's definitely Undertale. But he's got a name card that says Carl. So I'm assuming it's just an OC, but I'm not sure. Leah drew this. You can see I was getting into Zelda items more for some reason. This is the Mask of Truth from Ocarina of Time. This is the boomerang. It's really shit, honestly. This is a drawing of Steven based off of... I fucked this hard up. Based off of a screenshot from the opening that I just tried to recreate. I was going for like a different head shape, style, and hair here. Didn't like it. This is Peridot again. I don't know why I made her... Her arms are so long. She's doing this weird pose. She's looking off to the side. She's got like a gleam in her gym, I guess. I have no idea. Oh my god. This is, I guess, an OC, but it's... I don't know if it's supposed to be an Undertale an OC, or if I was just drawing a character and I based it a lot off of Undyne from Undertale. But that's definitely, I remember being inspired by her design to draw this. And this is like one of the first girl characters I ever draw. That's not true because I drew Pearl earlier and this other Steven Universe OC, but this is another one of the first. It was really the Marshmallow at the time, which really dates this. This is Benny with another later dating. This is more Ron James than the last one. It was very obvious. And another one of these like messed up eyes. I really like doing those. Oh shit, this is Infernape. Infernape used to be my favorite Pokemon from the first Pokemon game I ever played. This might have been right after I played Pokemon for the first time too. Kind of like how his fire hair came out. Oh wow, I remember this. Not this, but this. I wrote this down because I had found this anime on YouTube which was like super horny and it had like big boobs and shit. And I could only find it on YouTube because it's like all I even had at the time. So I wrote it down, Cat Planet Kitties. It might have been Cat Planet Cuties, but I knew I'd forget if I didn't write it down, so I wrote it down. I don't know what this guy's deal is. He's got like a bunch of teeth, big eyes, like a hat, star shirt, something. I don't know. And this is like a fire slug. I remember I came up with that. I just thought of that, so I drew it. I think I drew it a few times actually. I do not know what this is. It feels like a Ruby from Steven Universe, but honestly, I'm not sure. I remember where I drew this. I drew this at my cousin's house. It was based off like a pause TV of Peridot from an episode. I'm pretty sure it's the episode where they go to Jasper's kindergarten. But yeah, her hand was doing this pose in the episode. I tried to recreate it and it looks super weird. There's a bunch of little sketches. Some more Angry Birds space because the bluebird got made into the ice bird in this. And I was trying to play around with cubes and I wasn't really getting it. The tail doesn't look half bad actually. And we just got like a Pikachu face based off something. I don't know. This is a recreation of a Game Boy Color that I had. It was Pokemon themed. And it was yellow along all the like blank parts. And right here, this, when you would turn it on, this Pokeball's like circle part right here, it would glow red to show that it was on. I thought that was pretty cool. I never even had any games for this thing. I think I had Donkey Kong Country Returns on this thing. There's a shitty drawing of Pikachu. I don't know if it's based on anything specifically. This is another drawing of Link based off of another manga cover. I don't know why I didn't finish this one. This was actually coming out pretty well. Actually, I don't think I was happy with the hair and the knuckles. I didn't have space to keep drawing, but whatever. Okay, it's a two-parter. I know about these. This is a Rattata, or Rattata, whatever you want to call it. I remember I drew this at the cousin's house earlier where I drew the Peridot thing. I drew this based off, like, I googled on my 3DS, like, Rattata, and then I drew this. And then my cousin drew this, this Starmie. Star something. And I was mad at him because he had drawn on this side, which I never draw on. But this wasn't that bad, actually. He did pretty good on that. But I probably didn't tell him that because I was mad that he did that. Noctowl. Noctowl is another one of my favorites. I did Ish because I didn't like how it came out. It came kind of shitty. This claw is way bigger than this one. But yeah, Noctowl was cool. I was drawing a lot of Pokemon at this time. Another one. This is part of the Luxray evolution. I forget this one specific name, but I'm pretty sure it's the middle evolution. Okay, and now we're getting into the redraws in 2017. Can you see that? In 2017, I redrew this. This is McCain again. I do not like this one. I like the other one better. The other one had more personality. This one kind of sucks. I remember I really struggled getting this this ghost wispy tail part. I switched the head side too. I switched the hats. Benny again. I don't know why I even redrew this. Looks the exact same. And also, I don't think I had come up with the name Benny at the time because in the bottom it says redraw 2017 with name. So I think I came up with the name, wrote it on the previous page, and then redrew it and wrote the name here. And then Leah wrote her name here too for some reason. I think that's about it. There's a few more miscellaneous little shitty drawings. But I think that... Oh no, Ghastly! Yeah, there's another... This was the redraw in 2017. I don't like this one as much. I think the other one was better again. This one seems a lot bulkier, and I liked Ghastly being kind of thin. But I think that is it. Yeah, that's it for this one. Alright, and yeah, these are about the drawings that I had when I was at my very youngest in 2017. That's the year Breath of the Wild came out. So now we'll move on to this next thing. These next few ones are whatever. A lot of these are from school. So, and these don't have any dates. I'm not sure when these are from, but somewhere in high school. Like a face guy, something on the back. I don't think I drew these. Whatever. These were a couple silly face doodles I drew. So I just did a lot of those in school instead of doing my work. Whole lot of faces, very expressive. I like how a lot of these doodles came out. That's why I kept a lot of them. In my pink folder, as you'll see, there's a shit ton of drawings. That was my drawing folder. I had taken a lot of the drawings I had found throughout the whole year and I just put them all into there. I'm glad I had the idea of archival even at that time. Some more just doodles. This is a notebook. And this has a couple dates in it because I believe I used this for school. I can fit the whole thing in frame. No, I can't. Okay. But yeah, here, 2021. I don't remember how old I was. I'll put it on screen here. But that's how old I was for this, drawing these. And this is when I was really getting into these full page, maximalist, I believe they're called, drawings. I really enjoyed doing these in class when my teacher was yapping away, boring me. So I would just, the way I drew these is, oh, I should have went more in here. I would draw these big shapes to start off with in different parts of the thing, but I mostly just stuck to the middle here. And then I would come in with smaller shapes that are still pretty big, and then I would start filling in the spots with these smaller shapes. And there would just be random shapes that I would just make to fill in the space, and they were really fun to do. This was nothing. Some more doodles. This one was fun. This was for a thing. Okay, so this was more on the thing. This was Homecoming Olympics. I was gonna do it with some friends, but it fell apart. But one of the requirement was a shirt design, so I was coming up for different designs. I think this is funny. This is a superhero team in Invincible, but I don't think I did not. I had not read Invincible at the time, so I just came up with Teen Team on my own. And then Metamin, which doesn't even make sense. But yeah, these are arms flexing on the names, on the words, but you can't really tell. And then Spirit Warriors. I did not draw this. I don't remember who did, but yeah, this was another idea. Spirit Warriors was dumb. Undefined. I kind of like this idea name. I don't like this this design for a shirt, but I like this one, which is the equals to. The equal sign crossed out because you can't equate us to nothing. That was the idea. And then this is t-shirt sizes for the different people. Someone wrote I like men in here, and they tried to say that I wrote this. Pretty funny. I don't remember. And that's it, actually. Alright, done with that one. This was another drawing that I did. This folder we used for something, but eventually we stopped, and so, or maybe I did this while we had it, but it was another one of these maximalist things. Excuse me. And I added some arms and legs to it. Excuse me. Going for kind of a Tangela vibe, and I got this dude pogging down here. This is, what's it called? This is a canvas for painting. I didn't paint the heart. I found this on the ground at school somewhere, and I drew all of this stuff all around it. And down here you can see these dudes faces with a mask, because I really can you even see what I'm pointing at? No, I just have to turn it. I drew these dudes mask faces because I really liked doing that at the time, and I just drew all this stuff around it. Some more of that maximalist shit. You're gonna see a lot more of that later. This is a notebook I kept for quite a while, and I should still be using it. It still has a lot of paper left, but I drew a lot in it, mostly. A bunch of random doodles, blah blah blah. And this was bell ringers that I did for my math class. This is for my senior year too. There's another like maximalist page. Really, this took me a few days to do, I think. I drew it over top notes. You can see like math here. I don't know if it's showing up well in the video, but if you really squint, you can see it. This one was fun because I did a lot of different stuff in it. Like I drew faces in different places, bars. And I got them down here too, which was fun. And then obviously there's this big old face right here. And I really like the like gradient that I was doing on some of this stuff. But yeah, that was fun. This is just straight up math work. And then here's another page. I should have got right here. This is all blank. This one, again. Almost all these like maximalist page things I did in this one specific, my second period class. That class sucked. Super boring. There's another one. Really into it at the time. I drew a bunch of little. The way I did this was I drew all the little designs first, like the faces, hammer and nail here, the snakes. I drew a planet down here. I actually like how that came out a lot. I drew this like Jack in the Box, sad clown, stars in different places. I actually really like how the stars came out. And then I filled it in with all the little stuff. So that's how I did that. Now this is where I start to look like kind of schizophrenic in my drawings, because again there's regular math work all over the place, and then I also just start drawing these like schizophrenic type drawings all over. These wild expressions, crazy different faces and shit. It looks like I just have cursive, but my handwriting is something. I don't know why I wrote that. But yeah, it's just like crazy shit. Crazy looking at least. This is like math work, but I believe I drew these with Alicia. Alicia drew this actually, this little wizard. This is when I was really into wizards at the time. But Alicia drew this, I drew these guys, and Alicia put these stickers on and drew that. Very cute. I really like how every time I come back to this notebook, I'm always just I always really like the look of these stickers. It gives it that like scrapbook vibe that I really like. This was another wizard I drew. I don't know if I drew this in class or with Alicia that same night, but I like the what's it called? The like over designedness. That's probably a better word for that. Or on this guy, because he's got all these little details all over him. Just, you know, some more of that maximalist shit. And then all of this outside of him, this is like magic just kind of radiating off of him, which I like the look of. This is like Flowey from Undertale, or just a flower. And this is another shittier wizard I drew. Another wizard I drew, and I kind of like how the book came out on this one. And the shoes are cool too. Can you see the shoes? Yeah. And with these lines on his arm, these are like blackened veins that I drew because he's reading out of this like evil book, and it's like kind of cursing him. That was the idea. I like the like big robe because I never really messed with that a lot. His beard came out nice. He's got star eyes. I like that, and these straight hairs look cool. He's got a cool like pin on his hat, or like a knot tied around it. I remember I used like art pins for this. That's why the lines look like so good, and this looks so well. Some more like Max stuff that I didn't finish. Just a couple more doodles all over the place. A couple more doodles. Math work. Mostly math work. A few doodles over here, which is rare. This is an art, but I want to talk about it for a second. If you can pause to read this if you so choose, but what I was doing is, this is a class that I never did work in, my second period, my math class, that was so boring. But I didn't want to draw that day, and my teacher every day, she was like, you need to take notes, blah, 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 whatever. So what I did was I just started writing down every word she was saying. or every word I would hear I would write down. I wouldn't, like, if you read through it, like, it's kind of a bunch of nonsense. And then I wrote Ryan started the fire because it started The Office for some reason. But yeah, I would just like look at the page and then just write what I was hearing, and it wasn't actually notes. I just did it to look busy. Math work, a little bit of drawings right here. Work. I think that's it. Yeah, I should keep using this notebook. Now, these... Okay, well, never mind. This was a notebook that I got from Miss Prejean. That I used for a lot of, like, regular notes. Like, this was for the talent show that I hosted. There's going to be a link to that in the description. I hosted it with Jake. But I was trying to, like, get the planning down, right, for this. But I also just drew a lot in this. Like here. I just did this doodle here. There's a lot more drawings from this thing coming up because I took them all out and I put them all in my art folder. But here's a few that I didn't deem worthy. No. I know what it is. I took out like all the maximalist drawings, I believe, and put in the folder. And that's why these are still in here, because these are just regular everyday doodles. Big faces, as I really liked how this came out. I drew that a few times. Am I going the right way? I wish I would have been a little more consistent with this. A bunch of drawings, some more faces. There's a lot of faces. I mainly drew faces later in life.